How to become like Miyamoto Musashi, monster mindset. The inner war is the hardest. Have you ever felt like you're fighting battles no one can see? On the outside, things seem fine. You work, smile, deliver results, but inside, a silent war is burning. It's the doubt whispering you're not enough. It's the anxiety that tightens your chest at bedtime. This is the cruelest war because it happens inside you, and no one will come save you from it, except yourself. Musashi knew this early. He didn't just fight with swords, but against thoughts that pulled him off course. In the silence between duels, he faced his fears. Fear of failure, of being forgotten, of being unworthy. But instead of running, he faced them. That inner courage, more than the strength in his arms, made him truly invincible. This war happens every day. When you wake up and want to give up, but get up anyway. When you stay quiet to avoid making things worse. When you keep going, even when everything inside you begs to stop. That's the essence of a modern warrior. It's not about beating others, it's about not betraying yourself. Because self-sabotage is the sneakiest enemy of all. Musashi used to say, the true path is the one that goes through your own chaos. That requires an honest, deep, almost surgical look at yourself. It means seeing your destructive patterns, your escapes, your impulses. Not with guilt, but with responsibility. You can't control how you feel, but you can choose what to do with it. And that choice is the first step to winning your inner war. The path is in the training. A lot of people wait to feel motivated before starting, but Musashi knew waiting for motivation was a luxury a warrior couldn't afford. He trained even when his mind screamed to stop. He learned early, excellence doesn't come from desire, it comes from habit. Training wasn't just routine, it was a daily identity choice. In your life, training is where you might not even notice. It's in waking up early when all you want is more sleep. It's in finishing what you started, even when no one's watching. It's in repeating, failing, and correcting until effort turns into instinct. You're not prepping for the future, you're shaping who you are right now. Musashi sharpened his sword even with no battle in sight. You need to sharpen your mind even when life seems calm. The storm comes sooner or later, and the unprepared drown. Training means not depending on circumstances. It's building quiet strength while the world is distracted. It's loving the process more than the result. If you want to change your life, start by changing how you treat the details. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Make your presence perfect in each one. Turn the ordinary into ritual. Make your daily life a dojo. And remember, daily practice doesn't just build strength, it reveals it. Deep down, you're already the warrior. Training just brings it to the surface. Think like a strategist. Musashi never struck impulsively. Every move was planned, every step had purpose. He believed victory started before the fight, in quiet choices, in visible calculations. Acting on impulse is dancing in the enemy's field. A strategist watches, waits, and analyzes. He wins because he already won before the fight began. This mindset is gold in times of impulse. How many choices have you made out of anger, fear, or anxiety? How often have you regretted snapping or acting under pressure? Thinking like a strategist means refusing to be a slave to emotion. It's breathing before responding, planning before acting. It's putting purpose above momentary pleasure. Musashi weighed the cost and benefit of each move. He knew even a win could weaken him if it cost him his peace. That's a vital lesson for today's world. Not every invite deserves a yes. Not every fight deserves your energy. Being strategic means saying no with clarity. It's picking your battles. It's knowing that saving time is also a way to win. Living with strategy is living with clarity. It's seeing how your choices echo long term. It's doing today what your future self will thank you for.
When you think like Musashi, your life stops being reactive and starts becoming intentional. And over time, you'll realize a strategist's mind isn't just for war, it's a tool for building peace. Intuition is a secret weapon. Musashi didn't win by strength alone. What made him truly dangerous was his ability to feel before seeing, to sense before reacting. He read the room, his opponent's movements, and the invisible rhythm of the moment. That sensitivity, what we call intuition, isn't magic. It comes from presence, awareness, and refined experience. It's a skill you can train, but few are open to it. In your daily life, intuition shows up in the little things. When something feels off, even if you can't prove it. When a conversation calls for silence instead of answers. When an offer seems too good to be true. Ignoring that inner voice is like walking blind in a minefield. Musashi never dismissed what his senses told him. He used them like extensions of his sword. Intuition isn't superstition, it's refined perception. It's being so present you feel the shift in the air before it happens. You sense tension before someone screams. You catch the lie hiding inside the kindness. And to develop that, you must slow down. Be here. Watch more, speak less. Intuition blooms in stillness, not in haste. Use your intuition like Musashi used his blade, with precision and respect. Before choosing a path, feel if it resonates with your truth. Before taking a step, sense if it's solid ground. Modern life teaches us to overthink, but intuition invites us to feel with clarity. And sometimes, the right silence is worth more than 1,000 words. Knowing that is a subtle and powerful way to win. Adapt to win. Musashi said, one technique doesn't win all battles. He knew that rigidity was weakness dressed as strength. A warrior who can't adapt is always close to defeat. In every duel, he changed rhythm, angle, approach, because victory isn't in the method, it's in knowing when the method no longer works. Today, people fail not from lack of strength, but from clinging to broken strategies. Trying to fix a relationship with the same mindset that broke it, fighting burnout with the habits that caused it. Adapting isn't betraying yourself, it's honoring what reality demands. It's flexibility rooted in identity. Musashi didn't see change as weakness, he saw it as intelligence. He knew water beats rock, not by force, but by flowing endlessly. Adapting is having the humility to let go of what no longer works. It's being more loyal to your purpose than to your plan. If something failed, it doesn't mean you failed. It means it's time to change the path, not the goal. In crisis, those who adjust fastest survive and grow. If life feels hard now, maybe it's not about effort, but direction. Pause, reflect, adjust. Musashi reminds us there's no honor in repeating the same mistake. The honor is in realizing when something must change and having the courage to change it before it's too late. The modern warrior's daily ritual. Musashi didn't count on luck or inspiration. He built daily rituals that shaped his mind before any battle. Each morning was quiet preparation for whatever came. There was no room for emotional chaos, only intention, discipline, and presence. A warrior doesn't wait for chaos to get organized. He gets organized to conquer chaos. What about you? How do you start your day? Do you wake up on autopilot, scrolling your phone, rushing into duties? Or do you take 5 minutes for yourself, to breathe, to decide who you'll be today? A small act like drinking water with awareness or writing one intention can reset your entire mood. A ritual isn't magic, it's structure. It's a silent pact with your inner strength. Musashi sharpened his sword daily, and we also have a sword, our mind. A ritual can be 3 minutes of silence, a mindful walk, or writing down 3 clear goals. What matters most is not how long, but how deep. It's not about doing a lot, it's about doing it with presence. In these small rituals, the modern warrior prepares, even in a world without swords. At the end of each day, Musashi reflected, "What did I learn today? What can I improve tomorrow?" That habit turns life into wisdom. Repeating it daily, that cycle, intention, action, reflection, builds your soul like workouts build your body. A warrior doesn't live by chance. He lives in rhythm, in cycles, in purpose. And that purpose starts with a simple, sacred ritual.
The warrior spirit lives in you. You don't need to be in feudal Japan or hold a katana to be a warrior. The real battle happens inside your mind every day. It shows up when you want to run and choose to stay, when the world hopes for your fall and you rise quietly. Being like Musashi isn't about the sword, it's about the spirit. And that spirit already lives in you. It just needs to be awakened. Everything we shared here, training, strategy, intuition, adaptation, rituals, these aren't outside rules. They're inner paths to who you really are. You're not broken, you're in process. Every pain can become discipline. Every crisis, a bridge. Every fear, a sign of where you need to go. A true warrior doesn't chase shortcuts. He honors the path, even when it hurts. Musashi didn't just leave a name, he left a mirror. And when you look into it, you might see yourself rising stronger after each fall. Because true strength isn't about being invincible. It's about continuing, even while vulnerable. It's building your own philosophy based on presence, purpose, and control. That's the art of invisible battle. No one can fight for you, but you'll never be alone. You made it here because your transformation has already started. Maybe without knowing, you've already entered your inner war. Now the choice is yours. Keep living on autopilot or live with intention like Musashi. A warrior spirit isn't born from blood, it's born from choice. And today, as this video ends, you can choose to live with more clarity, more strength, and more truth. If this message spoke to you, drop a comment. What battle are you facing right now? Your answer might inspire someone else silently fighting their own. And if this video helped you, leave a like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to awaken their inner warrior.